When I did the Harlem Renaissance shoot, a lot of people asked me why did I decide to do something that is probably controversial to what people are accustomed to seeing, especially when it regards to weddings and the traditional essence of a wedding. And I think that was probably really the reason why I wanted to bring about a concept based off of the Harlem Renaissance, because during that time in the Harlem Renaissance, that was your time where a lot of people felt that, places like the Cotton Club or Lenox was a safe haven. It was that speakeasy that people had the opportunity to go into and really just enjoy the comfort of a safe space. And so people like James Baldwin or Gladys Bentley and Richard Bruce were really icons in that time period that allowed people to really come into actually loving who they were.
I was so honored when Drew asked me to be a part of this production because, he knows a lot of people. He could have asked anybody. DC is full of talent. But Drew and I go back. We've worked together, DC Fashion Week. He was a model. I was a makeup artist, of course. But I could feel the positive energy when I walked into this room to meet all the guys. And all of the guys, they were just so engaging and open, even though I hadn't met but maybe one or two of them previously. It was a great experience. And I think it may have surprised a lot of people that you had somebody not so well known in this area working on a production that went viral. And so many people had the opportunity to share in the vision of Andrew. And it was just so elaborate.
And I think that this shoot it went viral, and it was really an opportunity to show not only people of color, but the LGBT community. And when I think that when we deal with the LGBT community and we deal with the concept of marriage, a lot of people feel that it's just between a man and a wife. And that's great, but at the same time, that's not reality.
Now, I've actually had a couple of planners who have called me to ask me if I will do a same-sex wedding. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Why? What's wrong? But she's come across where once they tell the vendor who the clients are, oh, no, I can't do that.
That's surprising in this area. It's such a diverse liberal area in DC. So for me to still think that there's people in this area who would even have any hesitation on treating all people is surprising. It's very liberal around here. So I'm surprised.
Look, who you love is your business. If you need me to make you look beautiful, that's my business. So,
right.
That's my job. That's what you want me to give you. That's the service I will provide to you, no matter what color you are.
And, the Harlem Renaissance time back in the day was interesting just because we had to create our own, because we weren't a part of America's society. We weren't part of their art, so we created our own art. We created our own poetry, our own philosophy.
Our lifestyle in the Harlem Renaissance era, to where they jazz and they had fun, they dressed up. That's something similar to our lifestyles. We go out and we dress up a lot.
Well, the Harlem Renaissance back in the day, it was a beautiful time of art and decadence for Black people, for people of color that had money and wanted to do big things in the world, go to New York and live their life.
So when I came here at the Ritz Carlton and I saw this space, I said, man, this is really, really a cool space that allowed me to remember the era of Harlem and how free people had, whether it was dancing or whether it was poetry. But it also gave me an opportunity to say, I don't see a lot of positive images of people of color. I don't see a lot of opportunities that, when we have a net neutrality, the media isn't really shining a light on how Blacks and Hispanics are being portrayed. It is set on their agenda. It's set on the role that they have to make news. There's more of the violent. People see people of color as, the racist, or they see them as the criminals and, you know, all the demeaning things. And I wanted to create an opportunity, a campaign that really highlights people of color and how resilient, how amazing, how wonderful we really are. I didn't want to see that when I logged on to Google and looked up beauty, page after page were just filled with Caucasian faces. I wanted to see an opportunity that when I look up Black love, I didn't have to look at the asterisk that was by it and scroll down to the bottom of the page to see, look, there's a Black person. I wanted a style shoot that really optimizes how amazing not only we as a people are, but we as people of color are.